A family's new home is cursed, and it catches fire every time they try to settle in. A family of four, Jack, Sarah, and their two children, Emily and Noah, move into a large old house on the outskirts of town. The house is beautiful, with tall windows and ivy creeping up the walls. It feels like a perfect escape from the hustle of city life, a place to start fresh. The sprawling estate seems like a dream, though the locals whisper about the house's dark past. Jack dismisses their warning, eager to make the house a home for his family. As the sun sets on their first night in their new home, the family settles in, feeling the excitement of a new beginning. But this peace is short-lived. That night, as they prepare for bed, a loud cracking sound reverberates through the house, followed by the smell of smoke. The family rushes down the stairs to the kitchen, only to find flames engulfing the room. The fire is uncontrollable, devouring everything in its path. Sarah screams for help while Jack tries to douse the flames, but it's no use. The kitchen is destroyed in minutes. Firefighters arrive, but there's no clear cause for the blaze. The fire department investigates, but finds no evidence of arson, electrical faults, or any other explanation. The fire is ruled an accident, and they leave, assuring the family that these things happen. But Jack is not convinced. Something feels wrong. Despite the devastation, Jack and Sarah decide to rebuild. The insurance covers most of the damage, and after a few weeks of repairs, the house is livable again. They clean up the mess, repaint the walls, and put everything back in its place, trying to move past the nightmare. But the peace is fleeting. The fire, it seems, has a mind of its own. The very next night, as the clock strikes midnight, the flames return. This time they erupt in the living room, taking everything with it. The same destruction, the same terrifying pattern. The family is forced to flee the house once again, and the fire department is called to investigate. No one can understand why the house keeps catching fire. There's no logical explanation, and once again, the firefighters find nothing to explain the repeated blazes. The investigators suggest faulty wiring or some kind of unusual chemical reaction, but the family knows this isn't the case. The house itself seems to be at fault, a malevolent force they cannot understand. Jack grows desperate, questioning whether they should leave, but Sarah insists they stay. They're determined to fix this, to make the house their home. But it's clear now, the house isn't just old, it's cursed. Each time the fire strikes, strange things begin to happen. After the first fire, Emily notices odd symbols carved into the walls of the house. They look ancient, as though they've been etched into the wood over decades. The symbols appear after every fire, as if the house itself is trying to communicate something. At first, family ignores them, but as the fires continue, Sarah starts to research the house's history. She finds an unsettling truth. The house was once owned by a family who died in a fire many years ago. The fire had been so intense that the authorities never recovered all the bodies, and it was said that the family's spirits lingered in the charred remains of the house. The family learns that the house is cursed. Its previous occupants, tragically burned alive, are vengeful spirits. They now seek new victims, hoping to replace the ones they lost in their fiery death. Jack can feel the presence of the spirits, and their anger is palpable. It's as if the house is alive, its flames an extension of the spirits that haunt it. Every fire seems deliberate, aimed at different rooms in the house, but always starting at the same time, midnight. Jack begins to fear that they may never escape the house's curse. Determined to end the torment, the family consults a local historian who tells them of an old ritual, one that was believed to break such curses. The ritual involves gathering items from the home and surrounding grounds, setting them alight at midnight to appease the spirits and free the house from its fiery grip. But there's a catch. The ritual must be performed at the peak of the cursed house's power, under the watchful eyes of the spirits. The family agrees to try, knowing that it's their only hope. As midnight approaches, the family gathers the necessary item: a photo of the original family, a piece of the house's charred wood, and a mirror that once belonged to the previous owners. They place the items in the center of the living room, as instructed by the historian, and prepare to begin the ritual. As the clock strikes midnight, the air grows cold, and the fire alarms suddenly go off. The temperature rises unnaturally, and the family's hands tremble. The house seems to come alive with the whispers of the long-dead family. They begin the ritual, chanting the ancient words as the flames ignite in the fireplace, the ritual's fire joining the ever-present fires of the house. But something goes horribly wrong. The The flames flare up uncontrollably, and the spirits manifest in terrifying forms. Their faces contort in anguish, and their voices echo with fury. The ritual fails, and the family is forced to flee as the fire spreads throughout the house. The spirits are too powerful, and the curse remains intact. The house, engulfed in flames, becomes a blazing inferno. The family is trapped, each trying to escape but finding no way out. The heat is unbearable, and the smoke is suffocating. Jack, with one final effort, pushes his family towards the front door, but the flames block their escape. As the fire consumes the house, he realizes that only one can escape. In a final act of desperation, he pushes Sarah and the children out the door and tells them to run. But as Jack turns to face the fire, he knows it's too late for him. The family escapes the house, but Jack doesn't make it out. The flames close in around him, and the cursed house claims yet another victim. Sarah, Emily, and Noah watch from a safe distance as the house crumbles to ash, knowing that the curse will not die with it. The house is destroyed, but the spirits live on, waiting for the next family to move in. If you enjoyed this chilling tale, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more spine-tingling horror story. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss a terrifying moment. What do you think of the burning house? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe some houses are cursed? Or is there always a rational explanation? Let us know.